Hello everyone, this is Tanya here from Edu TV, and today we are at yet another episode of our program, The Vice Chancellor Speaks. And today we have with us Dr. Sanjay Gupta, the Vice Chancellor of World University of Design, based out of Sonipat, India. Welcome to our program, sir.
Very happy to be here.
Thank you, sir. Sir, you are the Vice Chancellor of World University of Design, perhaps one of the first universities that is only into design-oriented programs for students. So, to start with, I would want to understand from you what according to you is the importance of practical exposure and the trends in the learning for students that helps them.
See, design for me is I just take example of design only. So design is, we call it learning by doing, right? Because there are a lot of skills which in your mind you can think of a lot of things. But when you try to put it on paper, you want to make it work with materials, then it requires an exact translation of your ideas into a actual thing, and that is where working with hand or having a practical exposure, or even even when you say we go for industry visits and everything, where you see things happening. So what you had learned in theory, you can then immediately connect how you can make it happen. So for example, if you become a mechanical engineer, right, and you do a factory visit and you see a process happening, right, then you understand from your mechanical point of view how the machinery got designed so that it actually works, how a particular equipment was flipped or cut or grinded or automatically, and how do you make it automatic. Everything becomes a little more clear in your mind and helps you work further. So practical exposure, practical working has a huge uh, role to play in making you as an expert in your area. Also, I mean, if you understand the basic thing, they are basic sciences. Okay, physics, chemistry, mathematics, all these are basic sciences. And then there are technologies. Technology is using the science to make a product. But the product has to be designed. So that is where your mind comes in, where you design the product, one. Number two, you design the way of manufacturing it with your hands or using automation. You can use IT. I mean, everybody is today talking about digital, but digital is also translating what is in your mind into the form of a drawing or a virtual prototype or something. You still have to understand what material can be used for this, how it can be, what kind of industrial processes can be used to make it into this, how it will be handled. Everything has to be done. So yes, practical work is very important. Digital, everybody is talking about digital. Digital is, and that's the trend, as you are saying, uh, AI, machine learning, everything. That's all, they are all tools of collecting information and presenting that information to you in a certain way. You still would have to take it forward. What is manufacturing doing? What was used to be manufactured by hand is now being manufactured by machine who have been designed and made by man himself. And they're making things which are known to you. If you have to make new things, you would have to come up with new ideas. Your needs are going to change because this automation and AI and everything is going to change your life. What used to be your life for past 18 years, 16 years would no longer be the same. It would change. New things, new products, new environments would come in, which would require new products to be designed, new ways of making them, new materials, because sciences would keep on developing, new materials would keep on emerging, uh, because the AI would perhaps make these things faster. The polymers, when you mix and you come up with some idea, here you can do it with AI, new mixes, new properties, everything would now be in front of you. Yes, this is possible, but you still got to do it. You still got to find out ways of working. So the trends are that digitization, digital technologies are going to become very important. But remember, they're also just tools. The basic sciences are not going to change, only the technologies are going to improve. The human mind intervention in designing, in making things work, are also not going to change.